Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Sri Banerjee, and I've been creating some lectures on explaining some astrological aspects and providing overviews of what is going on within the planetary climate, so to speak, and forecast. So this is considered within a series of lectures that I'm providing here. Specifically trying to show how a lunar eclipse will be experienced. And so the lunar eclipse, this one in particular, is a total lunar eclipse. So a lunar eclipse can usually be partial, and a lot of times it's not visible everywhere. So this one in particular is a total lunar eclipse, and so that's something that is important to think about. So in a total lunar eclipse, the eclipse is not experienced at the same time. It's experienced in phases, so the totality of the lunar eclipse will be Eastern time, roughly 10 or 11 minutes past midnight. So going in from Sunday night, experiencing this into the wee hours of Monday morning. So that's the time. But astrologically speaking, it's really interesting to look at some of the aspects that are going on during that time. So this is the aspect of the heavens at the time that the eclipse will be taking place. So you can see the first thing to keep in mind is where the moon is when the eclipse is happening. So the moon is in Scorpio, and of course there's an aspect with the sun which is in opposition. So in astrology, when you have an opposition between the sun and the moon, this is symbolized by a full moon. So a lunar eclipse only takes place when there's a full moon in the heavens. So a Taurus Scorpio kind of aspect, these are both of course with Scorpio, these are kind of deeper meaning houses. So whatever sort of intentions, these are kind of foundational. This is also reflected, I would argue, by the fact that this is taking place in the 4th and the 10th houses, which are actually the 1st, 4th, 7th, and 10th are very important foundational houses. So whatever is happening kind of is a major sort of aspect, which is a good time to be setting goals, foundational goals, and also I wanted to draw your attention to Uranus being aspecting the 4th house. So this is important because not only are we asked to kind of set goals, which are foundational goals, but be thinking outside the box a little bit to try to understand how we can achieve the goals that we're setting forth. And this started with the Great Conjunction in 2021 in December. And this was one of the rare occasions when within the heavens Jupiter and Saturn came together in Aquarius, and that was kind of a heralding signal for the kind of a milestone of the Aquarian age, when you're kind of thinking of creative solutions to ongoing issues. So this is kind of the theme of this lunar eclipse. A lot of people say that some of the effects are experienced, some say 3 times as much as a regular full moon. And so just looking at different aspects here, the ascendant, of course, over here you can look at the ascendant here, and the ascendant is in Capricorn. So this kind of allows for any foundational. Saturn rules Capricorn, so foundational changes. Scorpio, by the way, for those of you that may not know, is typically ruled by Pluto. And so even though in traditional astrology it's ruled by Mars, you think of in Western astrology as Pluto. So again, these are all kind of deeper signs and everything. So I hope this has given you some information about this eclipse. If nothing else, enjoy the beauty of this. Go to a clear location where there's not a lot of cloud cover, or there's not a lot of city lights drowning kind of your view of the sky. Just go outside and take a look. Thank you for listening.